good one-liner, and it's not mine. Tough kid that did the unseen work for the success of other players and the team. That is definitely true. Another great line. Great teammate that worked at a high level at all times. Capitals, at all times. Not sometimes, at all times. And I know that that's true too. So, Maddie knows that I'm like his number one stalker, right? And his parents know that same thing. When he was a freshman, I was trying to get Maddie to play football hard because I saw him out on the basketball court. I'm like, why didn't that kid play football? I think it was preseason in your freshman year maybe, or maybe it was even before basketball started, I forget. But you were a freshman for sure. And he was a lot smaller than he is right now. But you could see him just out there on the court, goofing around, dribbling the ball, and just moving. And the way that he moved, it was obvious that this was a really, really good athlete. And I remember approaching you and talking to you at the time, and Maddie was pretty shy. I said, listen, if you ever think about football, we'd love to have you. Yeah, well, I'd like to, but I don't think my parents will let me play. And I kept at it, and then after a couple of years, I just almost gave up, and then got the word that Maddie was going to be allowed to play, which was great. I think you told me when you were in the weight room. He got a lot bigger, and he built that body armor, which was great. And last year, when you came in, really your first year playing football since youth football, Maddie was kind of like Coach Wilson said earlier, that kind of utility tool. He did everything for us at the JV level: running back, linebacker, defensive backs, running back kicks, covering kicks, you name it. And it was almost as if you were trying to make up for lost time, just devouring football as fast as you could. And that paid off in spades because, as a starting running back for us this year, and Coach Wilson and I commented on this all the time, and it's no disrespect to Andrew Gemelli, Christian's older brother, or Kewan Farquharson, who's Jalen's older brother, but they couldn't hold a candle to Maddie in terms of doing the little things, blocking primarily, running out fakes every single time as if you had the ball, getting out in the pass game. I think we throw the ball to you maybe 3 times, you caught all of them in critical situations, especially the Drake game. That's a big one in my mind. So, your patience in hanging in there with your folks, and just, I think your identity, shifting over to being a football player, that's what we consider you, is a real football player and a team guy, was just great for us. So we're really glad that you were able to make that decision. Maddie's a really strong student and a really dedicated kid, and just the best is yet to come for you. So we're just so happy and proud of you, and thankful that you're playing football, Maddie. Thank you.